A 22-year-old patient was brought to our OP clinic by his concerned family members. He had been exhibiting increasingly bizarre behavior over the past year. His family reported that he has been hearing voices which he claimed were controlling his thoughts and actions. The patient has also become socially withdrawn and neglected his personal hygiene. He had dropped out of college due to these symptoms. After conducting some neuropsychiatrical tests, the patient was diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia based on his clinical presentation, including auditory hallucinations, delusions of control, and disorganized thinking. Jai Sri Mannarayan. Every year, October 10th is celebrated as World Mental Health Day. This day is dedicated to create awareness about the importance of good mental health and to take measures for its well-being. The theme of World Mental Health Day 2023 is Mental health is a universal human right. Everyone should have the right to live a life with dignity, equity, equality, and respect. And this includes people with mental health conditions. As we all are aware of the fact that health is wealth, no other comforts or luxuries are important than health. Health is not valued until sickness comes. We take health for granted until we fall prey to illness. But being cautious about our physical and mental health conditions should be the prerequisite. Health is the complete integration of body and mind. Mental health plays a prominent role in one's life. You don't have to control your thoughts. You just have to stop letting them control you. The World Health Organization (WHO) has officially announced that currently 45 crore people around the world are suffering from mental health problems that require immediate treatment. Post-COVID, a myriad of neuropsychiatric disorders have gained importance and come into existence. So how do we identify all these things? There are 5 warning signs that can be seen in people with poor mental health. The first is chronic sadness or irritability. The later are very high and low emotions. The third is seen with high fear and anxiety. The fourth is social withdrawal, feeling out of touch with society, which we Gen Zs commonly refer as FOMO. A fifth is dramatic changes in eating or sleeping habits, which are most commonly seen in the students and software employees. Having these characteristics mean that they are coping with mental stress. Many are reluctant to admit these symptoms and get medical help for fear of being looked down upon by the society. This type of delusion, or rather I call it so, as delusion refers to falsity of belief that after proving it also, it may still persist. Going to a psychologist or a doctor in psychiatry, the fear of being underlooked or looked upon by society is more common, and this should be eradicated from the society. Strongly rooted superstitions in India also prevent many sections of people from turning to modern psychotherapy, which may lead to some problems like mass hysteria and many more. Still, in our society, there are more people who consult exorcists instead of doctors and specialists for treatment. The solutions for this problem is to choose the right programs and make positive use of the time when we are under stress. That is, by watching programs on TV that are mentally uplifting, watching interesting movies, staying at home and talking to relatives and friends, solving puzzles, reading storybooks. Apart from doing exercise and yoga to overcome stress and increase body stamina, one should remember also to take proper rest and good sleep. Some hormones are very useful for a man to be cheerful. These hormones are present in all of our bodies. By stimulating them, one can be mentally and physically refreshed. The 4 hormones that determine happiness in us are endorphins, dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin. Let me briefly give you a few identifying features of this. Endorphins are the chemical hormones which are generated when we do exercise. Exercise increases the endorphin levels in our blood, and which is very much important for a healthy life. The next include dopamine. Dopamine, vaguely we have to remember it as being happy. If we be happy, the levels of dopamine will be increased. The decreased level of dopamine may be seen in Parkinson and other kinds of neurological diseases, but the increased dopamine is very much beneficial to us. So what shall we do to increase the dopamine levels in our body? Let's get to some of the easiest and most commonly seen examples. When our mom prepares food, just tell her it's nice and good. She may feel happy. This may increase the dopamine level in her. And the third one is serotonin. Serotonin and oxytocin. Oxytocin, though, has a different effect in female altogether, but recalling the good and fond memories in past, and also by remaining happy and always thinking about the positive ideas, may increase the level of serotonin and oxytocin. So these four hormones can be stimulated by implementing the following measures, which can easily be undertaken with strong determination and with the support of people around us. When a man is mentally depressed, he should overcome it and try to be strong. Doing exercises, helping them with chores at home, having fun, and spending time with family members. Don't be alone in the room when you are under too much stress. Also, when faced with such situations, one should consult the right doctor and be available and get appropriate help instead of self-medication. With the blessings of Lord Sri Goda Ranganatha Swami, let us all try to be mentally healthy and physically fit. And always remember, suicide and other options of ending life are never and never to be sought of under these circumstances. Always be healthy and stay healthy. Thank you.